Right, final thing. Chicago Bears reportedly in talks with top NFL free agent after striking out on a big deal. So this one I saw and I was like, oh no. Because there was this report, which is also hilarious. Chicago Bears lined up a trade for edge rusher Matthew Judon before the New England Patriots traded him to the Atlanta Falcons. With Judon off the board and Chicago still in need of a pass rusher to help, the Chicago Bears are being tied to a new option in NFL rumors. So it is funny. This is from sportsnot.com. I don't know if Matt Johnson is a Bears guy or not, but he left out a couple details there that aren't super flattering for the Chicago Bears and Chicago Bears fans, who, of course, generationally believe that this is the greatest place to be. Everybody wants to be in Chicago. It's such a wonderful city. And now that we have Caleb, everybody knows we're going to win. They said this about Justin Fields, too. Like, everybody would rather be here with Fields, like, because they see the future, they see the truth, they understand all these things. The reality is, New England had a trade in place with the Bears and the Falcons. It was done. And they went to Judon and they said, look, we got deals that we can accept from both of them. And they were kind of cool about it. They're like, we're just going to let you pick because we're happy to accept. I'm sure one of them was heavier than the others, and maybe they were equal. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Goes to Judon, says, it's up to you, bro. You get to pick either place because we're happy with either deal. He picked Atlanta. Atlanta. Maybe he would just rather live in Atlanta. I don't know. But that's kind of crazy because, I mean, I don't know. I think Bears fans would, if I came out and said Atlanta is a better place to be, who has better aspirations as far as playoffs and Super Bowl, I think Chicago Bears fans would take exception to that. Although I think you could certainly make a case for Atlanta with Kirk Cousins, who's an established quarterback, as well as all the weapons that they have around him and whatnot. But that defense is rough. But here's that's not even the funniest part of the article. Oh my goodness. Take a wild freaking guess. How is this phrased again? In talks with top NFL free agent, right? Now they're being tied to a new option in NFL rumors. Take a wild guess. I'll give you a hint. It's the same freaking guy that you hear every single time. I don't know why this guy won't go away. Take a wild guess. Where is he? Here's the defense, which did really well. Blah, blah, blah. Here we go. Yannick Ngakoue. Suspected spam. Suck a duck. Yannick freaking Ngakoue. Oh, we have a history, me and Yannick. This actually started with the Minnesota Vikings. This is before I went on my, I think, anti-Chicago Bears thing, because I think it was before Fields. Let me pull this up here real quick. Yannick Ngakoue went to Minnesota in 2020, so it was before Fields. So I was a little bit heavier into the Vikings at that time. And he went from Jacksonville to Minnesota, and I was told, man, oh, you can't even see that. Okay, well, that's fine. You can stare at that. I'll look at PFF. I was going to pull this up for you, but whatever. He went to Minnesota in 2020. He went, supposedly in Jacksonville, he was this elite pass rusher, right? And they're pulling up all these stats, and the stats didn't really make sense. Like, they were so random. It was like, if you look between these dates and cross your eyes and then pick these weeks, and all, it's like, why are you doing that? And of course, you look at it and you realize 2017, he had this elite year, and that was basically it. He got traded in 2020. So I went on an absolute tirade. And of course, similar to Bears fans yesterday or 2 days ago talking about, oh, you're all mad and all that because you're scared. Bro, I'm not scared. I just hate stupid, all right? I get upset with stupid. This was stupid, and Vikings fans hated it. Oh, no, he's elite, bro. You're going to find out. You're about to find out. He's elite. So what happened? Well, 2020, he went to Minnesota. He played 6 weeks, ended with a 45 run defense grade, had 16 pressures on 192 attempts and 4 sacks, which is less than 10%, which is garbage. And then he got traded to Baltimore. And that was it. Here's not even the funniest part. This blockbuster trade that Chicago's looking at for a new free agent, do you remember where he was last year? He was in Chicago. So he had a 1-year deal from Chicago. He was garbage. 39 PFF grade, 37 run defense grade, 28 tackling grade, 47 pass rush grade, literally one of the worst edge rushers in the entire NFL. But in 2017, he had 1 good year, so everybody hears Yannick Ngakoue, and they still kind of go, I don't know, he might be kind of good. It's the same with Stephon Gilmore. It was that 6 years ago now when he was good? And we still have people thinking, oh, yeah, Stephon Gilmore, dude, he's really good. Bro, you gotta update every year. We got to start updating a little bit better. With the Chicago Bears, he had an 8.3% pressure rate, 34 pressures, and 4 sacks on 408 attempts. He was horrifically bad. And I got to sit here and look at these articles about, yeah, they missed out on Judon, who's really good, but just wait, they're now in talks with one of the top NFL free agents. To be fair, he probably is, because there's nobody available right now. But Yannick Ngakoue is garbage, dude. He's horrible. You'd be better off just going out with one guy. Just don't put anybody out there. He is a liability. Just go with 10 guys. The dumbest crap ever. Anyways, let's take our final break. We will come back, and I will see if I can change the settings on this thing that I got here. We'll look at some PFF grades and whatnot. We'll be